Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Garrison Brown's friends call for cancellation of Sister Wives. After the unexpected death of Garrison Brown, some of his friends are calling for the cancellation of the long-running TLC show Sister Wives. Currently, the family and friends are enduring the horrible pain of losing a loved one, compounded by the gut-wrenching knowledge it was at his own hands. Undoubtedly, everyone is searching for answers to why he chose to leave. It is heavy on the hearts of all who knew Garrison Brown. While the entire Sister Wives community has been affected by the death of Garrison Brown, the people closest to him are bearing the brunt of the pain. Likewise, most likely his family and friends are sorting through unexpected emotions that arise after the untimely passing of a person who is loved. However, many times there aren't answers. Unfortunately, the hollow feeling that can be left in the wake of a suicide can tear the souls of the living. And there is no good way through grief. It is a journey of waking up every day and not knowing how it will present. Although it is most likely a surreal time for Garrison's family and friends, especially Cody and Janelle Brown, it is hard not to point fingers and blame someone or something for the deep loss of a precious human. Without a doubt, Garrison Brown's friends are hurting in his absence. Several of his friends have posted memories and photos of their dear friend after his passing. Sadly, you can see the gaping hole Garrison left behind for his family and friends who love him dearly. But some friends are calling for the cancellation of Sister Wives in light of his suicide. After Garrison Brown's passing, there seems to be a call from his friends to cancel the TLC show Sister Wives. Fans have watched Garrison and the entire Brown family grow up on the screen. But some of Garrison's friends are pointing his early death to the turmoil he experienced from being on the show. On Reddit, a user started a thread about Garrison Brown's death, saying, "Anyone else see that some of his friends are sharing memorial posts of Garrison with the hashtag #CancelSisterWives? I have to agree with them. If this is a result of trauma from the public image he could not consent to, then they have an obligation to cancel this show and protect the other children's mental health." Currently, the Sister Wives community seems to care about the Browns during this terrible loss of Garrison Brown. Most are supporting the family and understand they have difficult decisions that lie ahead for them. But some weigh in on the thought of cancellation. I hear what you're saying, but, good or bad, there were or 100 other reasons why this show was a train wreck. From the jump. The show isn't responsible for anyone's suicide. The person who deserved a reckoning had the ultimate reckoning, and now he'll have to live with that for his entire life, justifiably. Someone points out that if they continue, Garrison Brown's death needs to be discussed right away. Saying, "I only see one post from one person with that hashtag under his tagged photos. Me personally, I feel like they either need to cancel the show or address this head-on in a way that will make a difference and make a change and help other people. We as strangers have no right to tell this family what to do. They are dealing with a lot and we shouldn't unwittingly make the situation worse when trying to help." We see highly edited snapshots of their lives. He agreed to film after he was 18, and you are right, the family gained a lot of opportunity from the show. The women are free because they went public and gained independence. The kids went to college. It's not a black and white issue. I respect whatever the family decides. While it is unclear what all the contributing factors were for Garrison Brown's death, it is a huge loss nonetheless. Furthermore, deepest condolences go out to the Brown family as they navigate this difficult journey. In the quiet suburban neighborhood of Willow Creek, where picket fences lined the streets and the scent of freshly cut grass wafted through the air, Garrison Brown was the epitome of a friendly neighbor. With his warm smile and easygoing demeanor, he was the type of person who could strike up a conversation with just about anyone. However, behind the facade of his friendly exterior, Garrison harbored a secret that would soon shake the foundations of his seemingly perfect life. Garrison Brown was a devout fan of the reality TV show, Sister Wives. Every Sunday evening, he would eagerly settle onto his plush sofa, a bowl of popcorn in hand, to watch the latest episode unfold. For Garrison, the show wasn't just entertainment, it was a window into a world that fascinated him, a world of polygamous relationships, complex family dynamics, and the intricacies of plural marriage. But Garrison's fondness for Sister Wives wasn't shared by everyone in his circle of friends. In fact, as he would soon discover, his obsession with the show would lead to a rift that threatened to tear his social circle apart. It all started innocently enough, with Garrison excitedly discussing the latest episode with his friends over brunch at their favorite cafe. As he regaled them with tales of Cody Brown and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Cristin, and Robin, Garrison noticed a shift in the atmosphere. His friends exchanged uncomfortable glances, and their responses grew increasingly tepid. "Isn't it kind of strange that this guy has multiple wives?" one of Garrison's friends, Sarah, ventured tentatively. Garrison brushed off her concerns with a laugh. "It's just a TV show, Sarah. Besides, who are we to judge how other people choose to live their lives?" But Sarah wasn't convinced. "I don't know, Garrison. It just seems wrong, you know? Like, what about the wives' autonomy? And the power dynamics within the family?" Garrison shrugged off her concerns, chalking them up to her lack of understanding of the complexities of polygamous relationships. But as the weeks went by, the tension between Garrison and his friends continued to simmer beneath the surface. Then, one fateful evening, everything came to a head. Garrison had invited his friends over for a Sister Wives viewing party, eager to share his passion for the show with those closest to him. But instead of the lively, spirited discussion he had envisioned, he was met with an intervention. As Garrison pressed play on the latest episode, his friends exchanged solemn glances. Finally, Sarah spoke up, her voice tinged with sadness and frustration. "We can't do this anymore, Garrison," she said, her words cutting through the tense silence like a knife. "We can't sit here and watch this show that glorifies a lifestyle built on inequality and exploitation." Garrison was taken aback. He had never considered the show from that perspective, and the realization hit him like a ton of bricks. Suddenly, the once entertaining escapism of Sister Wives seemed tainted, its glossy facade crumbling to reveal the darker truths lurking beneath the surface. But I thought we were just having fun," Garrison stammered, his mind racing to process the sudden turn of events. Sarah shook her head, her eyes brimming with disappointment. "Fun at whose expense, Garrison? The women on that show are real people, with real feelings and real struggles. We can't just sit here and ignore the harm that's being perpetuated in the name of entertainment." Garrison felt a knot form in the pit of his stomach. He had never intended to cause harm or perpetuate injustice, but in his quest for entertainment, he had turned a blind eye to the very real consequences of his actions. As he looked around at his friends, their faces a mixture of sadness and resolve, he knew that something had to change, and so, with a heavy heart, Garrison made the difficult decision to cancel his subscription to Sister Wives. It wasn't an easy choice, and it meant letting go of something he had once held dear. But as he bid farewell to Cody and his wives, he knew that it was the right thing to do. In the weeks and months that followed, Garrison worked to rebuild the trust and camaraderie that had been strained by his obsession with Sister Wives. He engaged in thoughtful discussions with his friends about the ethical implications of reality TV, and together, they explored alternative forms of entertainment that didn't rely on exploiting the lives of others. Slowly but surely, the rift between Garrison and his friends began to heal. And although they never did quite manage to recapture the carefree camaraderie of their pre-Sister Wives days, they emerged from the experience stronger and more united than ever before. Garrison, he found solace in the knowledge that he had listened to his friends' concerns and taken action to right the wrongs of his past. And though he would always carry with him the lessons learned from his brief foray into the world of reality TV, he knew that his true happiness lay not in the voyeuristic spectacle of other people's lives, but in the genuine connections he shared with those closest to him.